Getting males pregnant and having them give birth is not a fantasy. This is the male seahorse, already pregnant and waiting for the female. To show he's ready to carry eggs at any time, the male seahorse draws seawater into the egg pouch on his abdomen. A healthy and graceful appearance is more likely to attract a female's attention. When a female seahorse approaches, she examines the male's abdomen carefully. She wants to ensure he can safely carry her eggs. But after her inspection, the female doesn't immediately agree to mate. She pretends to be reserved, playing hard to get. The male seahorse must spend up to 8 hours pursuing her before she reluctantly agrees to transfer her eggs. This process, where males carry and care for eggs, is unique in nature, found only in seahorses and their relatives. This process, where males carry and care for eggs, is unique in nature, found only in seahorses and their relatives. Once the eggs are inside, the male's pouch provides nutrients and oxygen. The eggs are fertilized and begin to develop. A male seahorse's pregnancy lasts about 1 month. As delivery approaches, his pouch begins to contract, like labor in mammals. This similarity to mammalian childbirth is striking. Soon, the first baby seahorse is born, then the second. Each baby is fully developed. The male contracts his muscles forcefully, releasing up to 700 tiny seahorses into the ocean. As a marine fish, the seahorse's reproductive method is surprisingly similar to mammals. Baby seahorses are born independent and must forage alone. They are vulnerable to predators in the open sea. Out of 700 offspring, only 3 typically survive to adulthood. The survival rate is just 0.5%. Despite the high mortality rate, this is still an effective reproductive strategy for seahorses. After giving birth in the morning, a male seahorse can mate again at night. He only needs to find another female willing to provide her eggs. Compared to traditional reproduction methods, this dramatically speeds up the breeding rate of seahorses. In nature's complexity, males aren't just fathers. They can also carry life. The male Darwin's frog found in South America is another example of male pregnancy. These frogs resemble dead leaves, a clever disguise to avoid predators. But once they begin carrying offspring, their bodies change color to a vibrant green. Unlike seahorses, Darwin's frogs fertilize and develop eggs outside their bodies. As the eggs develop into tadpoles, the male swallows them into his vocal sac to continue developing. Inside the sac, his body secretes nutrients, including yolk, to support their growth. After about 50 days of pregnancy, the fully developed froglets start to move inside his vocal sac. Since Darwin's frogs lack a specialized birth organ, the male releases the froglets by spitting them out. Due to space constraints in the sac, each male can carry up to 8 offspring at a time. These frogs are born fully developed, ready to forage and survive on their own. For weeks, the male Darwin's frog carefully nurtured them, fulfilling his mission to pass on life. Life's ultimate goal is to ensure the survival of a species. To achieve this, animals have evolved extraordinary reproductive strategies. While the idea of males giving birth may seem amusing, it's a powerful reminder of how nature defies conventions. This is Wild Vibes. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing wildlife stories.